Hi, I'm Scott Moore. I was a Peace Corps volunteer here in Armenia in Aragածոտնի in a village called Aragածոտնի from 2008 to 2010. Now I'm back in Armenia working at the U.S. Embassy as a diplomat.
Hi, I'm Lindenne. I'm a current Peace Corps volunteer in Gեղարքունիքի marz, and I'm excited to be here to answer some commonly asked questions about being a Peace Corps volunteer.
Great, let's get started.
First question, why did you join Peace Corps?
I joined Peace Corps for a lot of different reasons. I wanted to see the world and learn more about communities and countries I might not have studied before. And I wanted to do that in a way where I felt like I was giving back to the global community and serving my own government at the same time.
I have always loved traveling and learning about new people and new cultures. And this seemed like a great way to meet new people, make an impact, and try to help people.
Great, all right. Well, what was the hardest at the beginning for you during your service?
I found the language difficult.
Yeah.
Living with a host family and trying to learn a new language. I'm also a vegetarian, which presented some difficulties. But everyone's been very understanding.
Yeah.
So.
I agree with you. I think for me, when I first started, the hardest part was the language. I'd never heard Armenian before I came to Armenia, and I was living in a village alone with a host family that didn't speak any English, and so I remember being very stressed out in the early months of my time in Armenia because it was a very steep learning curve.
What's your favorite part of Peace Corps?
I'd have to say the people I met. If there's one thing I learned while I was here in Armenia, it's that communities are just collections of people, and the faster you get to know them, the better your experiences will be. So I really enjoyed my time getting to know Armenians in my village and continuing to get to know Armenians around the country in my current role at the embassy.
Well, you stole my answer. I was also going to say the people. I feel so lucky to have such a great group of people around me, my counterpart, my host family, my students, my community. That's hands down by far been the best part.
What's something you've learned from Armenians?
I think I've learned so much. From my host mom, I've learned how to cook different Armenian foods. She's taught me how to make gavar baklava. And from my counterpart, I've learned how to be a better, more understanding teacher. They've both had such a great impact on me.
Great. For me, I think the big lesson that I took away from my whole time as a volunteer is that there's no problem that is insurmountable if you work together with your community. My village was removed from the capital or other large cities, and so when I was here, a lot of times it felt like we were out there on our own. And so as problems would come up in day-to-day life or with work, sometimes it would feel a bit overwhelming, but I was really fortunate to have a strong community around me in my village with partners in my workplace and my host family that really always sort of stepped up and helped me when I needed help, and I was happy to do the same when they needed help as well.
What do you do or did you do for fun in the Peace Corps?
Sure. One of my favorite things to do when I was here before was to ride marshrutis around the country and visit all the different really cool places in Armenia. I continue to be amazed at how different all parts of Armenia are, from host communities to geography to cities and monuments and memorials all over the country. So I think during my first 2 years here, that was my favorite thing to do whenever I had a chance to sort of travel around and learn more about Armenian history and Armenian culture.
Oh, that's a great answer. I love to run.
Yeah.
Anyone near the Gavar area will probably mention the running gear, the American Runner. I run a lot. I ran the full Yerevan marathon most recently, and it's just such a great way for me to stay moving, process things, and it really grounds me. So that's what I do the most.
All right, last question here. What's the most useful Armenian word or phrase you've learned so far?
When we first came here, one of the first phrases that Peace Corps taught us was kushtem, because we were offered so much food that we could not possibly eat all of. So that's been very helpful. And I also love learning about the regional Baobao or dialect. So because I'm in the Gavao area, it's been really helpful and really interesting learning the different ways they say things.
I think for me, one of the first words I learned, which is a survival word, I think, also happens to be one of the hardest words in Armenian, which is Խաղաղություն. I think it was really important to me to lock in that word early, because I was totally dependent on the kindness of everyone around me, as I didn't know any other words and I didn't know anything about Armenian culture, communities. So being able to say thank you was really, really important. So learning that word early and perfecting it, I think it's still a very difficult word to say, but was really important for me.
Those were the questions. Thank you so much for joining us as we talk about our current and past Peace Corps experiences.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.